Hello, and welcome to episode 36 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where each week we cover what's current in K-pop, as well as some topics we bring into discussion and album reviews. We also do unboxings and vlogs on our channel occasionally. And so, as always, I'm joined by Nate.
Love is a volcano. Pow.
We finally get an answer what love is. Love is a volcano.
Pow.
And Andrew, who has three things.
Well, number one, my family in Tampa is actually okay. They ended up, they literally ended up dodging a bullet where the Irma, side-skirted them at, the last second, so thank God. I don't know what happened in terms of flooding or whatever, but I'm just glad they're okay. The week before the Saturday before we filmed this, I went to a video game convention and spent way too much on buying old school SNES RPGs. But the reason why I bring this up is
Super Famicom.
Yes, yeah, Super Famicom RPGs. The reason why I bring this up is I had my headphones on or whatever, and I was walking around the booths, and the guy working the booth is like, "Oh, what are you listening to?" And so I give him the headphones, and I told him, he's like, "Oh, it's Korean pop music." He's like, "Oh, this stuff's amazing," or whatever. I was listening to the Japanese version of TT, so
That's hilarious.
and tomorrow I'm going to a Counter-Strike, or I'm going to watch a Counter-Strike tournament. Team Liquid will be there, so I will be out in full force, because Team Liquid's one of the only North American teams that's halfway decent in Counter-Strike, so yeah, go Liquid.
Woo. Wait, was that three?
Yeah.
That was three, yeah.
Okay.
Families.
Also, four and three and a half. 3.5.
Nope.
Shout-outs
You're not. You have to stop talking.
Shout-outs to my t-shirt.
You're not allowed. Kmart?
No, it's a Supreme, for whatever reason, Supreme t-shirts ended up in Kmart for $4. So this guy in Philadelphia printed the Supreme logo, except changed it with Kmart. So I bought it. It's funny. All right.
So.
Oh wait, you didn't introduce yourself.
Yeah, and I'm Jacob. And so related to the whole Equifax thing, Tableau's quote for this week is, "The people responsible for your savings apparently aren't responsible for your saving."
Oh, I don't want, again, I don't want to check, but I mean, somebody will notify me if they stole it anyway. So
Yeah.
Oh well.
Apparently it was unaffected, thankfully. But yeah, I'm probably still gonna do that.
Oh well.
So
Not much
let's
you can
get
do
started.
anymore.
Yeah, so let's get started. The first topic is gonna be very short because it's only a repackage.
Oh no, it's not gonna be.
Andrew
It's
wants
not
to talk
gonna be
about it
short.
for 20 minutes,
I have a
but
lot
I don't
to
have
say.
much to say.
I have a lot to say about this. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's really gonna be a review.
It's gonna be a rant.
He's gonna be ranting.
It's
gonna be a freaking rant. Jesus Christmas. Okay, let's explain what it is first. What we're ranting about.
GFriends, parallel
Repackage.
repackage, Rainbow.
Yep.
So yeah.
So
It's called Rainbow, but the single is Summer Rain.
Summer Rain.
And Rainbow.
No, well, Rainbow's the other song, but it's not the single.
Yeah, whatever.
Rainbow should have been the single.
It's stupid. I don't know why they did that.
They don't usually name albums the title track. That's why.
I mean, sometimes they do.
I mean, sometimes they do.
But not always. I would say most of the time in K-pop it's not. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright.
So yeah, okay. GFriends, Rainbow, just the two new songs. So
Yep.
we thought it'd be short, but Andrew wants to rant, so we'll let him rant. So yeah, the first one is Summer Rain, which is title track. Classic GFriend, which is probably what Andrew wants to rant about. But I don't know. It's pianos and strings over pop beat, cute sounding vocals, innocent image. It's pretty much exactly what you expect from GFriend. But I do there are some like piano sections that's classical piano sounding part that they do a couple times, and I did really like that addition.
Yeah,
the song would have been way better if it just had piano. Just saying, if it was that entire classical piano part, it would have made the song 100 times better.
Well, honestly, for me, I think this is better than Love Whisper. As a track.
Slightly.
So too.
Slightly.
Did you even like Love Whisper, Andrew?
Like, if I were again, if you were to put a gun to my head and say which one do I like better, this is at least more interesting. But like again, it falls into the same trap of literally like this isn't like just like hyperbole or whatever, but every song is set up like exactly the same way. Like it's like they might play around with like who gets like what lines and everything, but how the song structure goes is it's like verse, and like literally every GFriend song is like, oh, it's like the verse, and then they have like obviously there's always an instrumental part between after the chorus and before like the second verse. It's like literally it repeats itself, or like how they approach the singing, or like how the vocals are set up. It's just like I get it. When I start to mix up all the songs, that's a huge problem. That's a huge problem when I can't when I can't tell the difference between songs. So like I guess that's my main problem. Also, I guess my other problem would be wow, they did not do or like any like advanced like choreo. Like again, what I expect from GFriend is like highly advanced choreo compared to like the rest of the girl groups out there in the market. So like them doing something like this is just God. Well, I understand. Okay, it's only been like a couple of months since I don't know why they're doing a repackage so soon. First of all, like.
I mean, that's
of a mini album.
Work usually,
of a mini album of all things, but
it's basically a full album. It has 9 tracks.
Yeah, now it's I don't know why they waited on. I guess money, obviously.
Money.
It's literally like the entire.
They get people like me to buy the mini album and then the repackage. Although I thought the repackage had more albums and when I bought it, or more songs. I didn't know it was just 2. I probably should have looked into it more, but
it's
my fault.
Well,
I'll support GFriend. I like it.
It seems kind of it's really pointless just to add it for 2 songs in one way, but like it seems either like it seems half-assed, and it seems like they literally just should have put this on like the rest of the parallel album and just made it a full album. Yeah, like I don't know what the aversion is to that in the first place, but and also people are, I guess, like in terms of like it sounding the same, almost it sounds eerily similar to Love Whisper, which is a problem too. Everyone's like, oh, but it's the whole parallel theme, so they're supposed to sound like
Jacob said that.
No, I didn't.
Quoting Jacob. Yeah, I thought you did.
No, Andrew said that. People in the comments said that.
That just sounds like an excuse to keep making the same song over and over again. Well, the thing is, though,
it works.
It works.
If it works.
Again, that's a huge problem with like GFriend. Okay, like maybe this is too much of a Western perspective on music, but artists are supposed to develop from album to album to album and progress, because like you're like it's supposed to, obviously you don't want to it's so weird. Like K-pop has the opposite problem of Western music, where in the West everyone's like, oh, you changed from the last album, or oh, you sound different, or oh, you sold out. Whereas K-pop is like literally it's just like they will beat a dead horse until they can't until another group comes around for them to continuously beat a dead horse. So like
I mean, that, like you said, that's definitely a Western thing. Like that's if it was a group that actually made their own music, then sure, they should develop from album to album. But GFriend's just given music, and if they get music and it fits them and it does well, then is it Source? I can never remember.
Source music.
Source is just gonna keep giving them those songs.
I think honestly, what they'd benefit from, because I'm pretty sure the same person has written all their songs.
Yep.
All their title tracks.
It's just someone else.
I think they should just let somebody else step in for a little while.
The thing is, though, again, Source music.
Did that person do Fingertip too, though?
Yeah. Yes. I don't know.
So
hold on.
They tried and it didn't work. But that was the one guy trying something different.
I forget. It's a duo. Else. I forget who it was. It's Iggy and Youngbae. We talked about them before. I believe. No, Fingertip. Oh no, Fingertip was done by Iggy and Yeonbei. Well, I don't think it's the production. I think it's Source Music literally being like, we want the same thing over and over again, because Iggy and Yeonbei have written different types of songs, like for other groups. So it's literally like Source is the one.
Well, yeah, and if they wrote Fingertip, then. Well, I mean, that's it. Like, Source, they were like, let's try something different. Fingertip didn't work.
The thing is, though,
they went back to what does work.
The thing is, though, in general, it's just been a down year for GFriend, where... Because, like, even Parallel isn't selling that well.
Like, I hope it doesn't affect them too bad, because they had a really good momentum going last year.
Because, like, every album... Like, Awakening had... According to the wiki, Awakening has 73,848... And I believe the sales numbers stopped like a while ago. Parallel was released in August, and it's only at 61. Okay, so it might catch up, but still.
And I think they're fine. Looking at Love Whisper came out a month ago and has 22 million views. So Fingertip only had 16 million. So like that right there shows like people like this GFriend a lot more.
The thing is though, they're going to reach a point where the fans won't like it, and especially the girls are gonna get sick and tired of doing the same. Like, there's only so many times you can be given like the same type of song over and over again for 2 years, and it feels like there's only so many times you can remake Rough or Navilera over and over again before people get tired of it. So again, like. It might be working now, but it's gonna reach a breaking point. So that's why, like, GFriend's too talented of a girl group to waste them like this. To be completely honest,
they're one of my favorite girl groups.
I went from literally like not knowing who GFriend was, or like as a joke or whatever. But like, I love GFriend. I love seeing them in concert. I don't want to see like there's like a wider breadth of like musical capability or music production that I feel like they're not being they're being so underutilized on it. And I get it. It's like they're basically Source Music's cash cow. Like, they don't have any other groups to rely on, so they don't want to rock the boat too much, because if GFriend goes under, bye Source Music. Like,
guarantee they're working on a boy group though.
Yeah,
if they GFriend the boy group, that's gonna be even. Actually no, but like. That'd be even like harder to get away with, because like boy groups are way
already
more
generic right now. Yeah.
And no, boy group. Yeah, if Source Music makes like another like EXO, BTS, or 17 like Nugu, I'm done. Like, that's the last thing we need. But like, yeah, I get that. Maybe that's why I'm so hard on it. Like, I'd rather the song be bad than mediocre. Like, that's how I feel. Like, it just I feel like I'm just so much more frustrated at the fact that it doesn't feel like they're trying. So
like, it feels like the good song is within your grasp. Like,
yeah, like
you just can't reach it.
GFriend is totally capable of so much better. So
yeah,
that's why I'm all up in arms about this, because they're so much more capable. Anyway, let's get to the good song.
Well, yeah, so I just reviewed these songs completely separately, because, like, what's the point in reviewing 2 songs as a whole album? So for me, I gave Summer Rain a 7. I liked it a lot, but I agree with you. I thought the choreography was really lacking, but I liked the piano parts, and I still like GFriend's sound, so I give it a 7. It's nothing, like, crazy special, but it's
we just
more
expect
GFriend,
more as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not bad. It's just they keep rehashing the same song.
Yeah.
Like, that we like. A song that we like. It's just that you can't, like I keep mixing up Love Whisper and Summer Rain, like Andrew said. Like,
yeah.
You know? And I don't remember the lyrics either. Because usually for GFriend songs, I can, like, literally, like, remember the lyrics like that.
At least, like, Navilera, I know the lyrics. Like Rough, I can sort of remember how the lyrics go. Fingertip, I definitely can remember how the lyrics go. Love Whisper and Summer Rain, I can't tell you, honestly. So, anyway.
Yeah. Then the other song on the album is Rainbow, which is similar. Like, it's still GFriend style, but it has a really cool guitar part that goes through, and it goes harder. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't sound it like goes a little harder than GFriend usually is. So I like how I picture this. It like perfectly was. You have Dreamcatcher and you have GFriend. And for Fly High, Dreamcatcher went a little towards GFriend. And for Rainbow, GFriend went a little towards Dreamcatcher. So, like, Rainbow is still a GFriend song. It's not a Dreamcatcher song. It's not that hard, but it's closer to Dreamcatcher than they've ever done. So because it's got like a really cool guitar part. It's like heavier. It feels like it's not a hard like a rock song, but it's a heavier song than like Rough, which also had a guitar part.
Yeah, and the production on this was early. Like the song structure, this is way more interesting than any other a bunch of other GFriend songs that I've heard. So, like again, it's the same problem that the proper entire album of Peril had, is where a lot of the album tracks were amazing, like Life is a Party or like Ave Maria, and like why are they hiding these tracks from the world? Like again, I'm pretty sure like 80% of K-pop fans don't actually listen to full albums.
Oh no, never, no.
Don't.
I would say probably even more than that. Probably like 95%.
Yeah, like literally,
they straight
that's
up
why,
don't listen to albums,
that's a problem. Like
they buy the album.
That's an entire other rant where people people sleep on album tracks so much. So then like why are you?
Yeah.
Again, I understand why they're going so safe for the singles, because they don't want to scare away the people that actually like are into that. But again, it just feels like you're like, it just feels like there's like, oh, look at this shiny new thing that we're doing, but we're gonna cover it because we're too afraid to like that people aren't gonna like it. But no.
Yeah.
Seriously though,
this should be the single.
like it should be. It's like a.
It's 100%.
Like if a guy was singing it, it sounded like classic rock. I really like it.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It's really good.
I like the chorus is like so like cool. It's like but like I don't really remember GFriend ever doing something like this, but like this sort of style of song. So it's like this basically saved it, at least on terms of the music. This like Rainbow single-handedly saved it for me, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the song. Like I was saying, it just felt a little towards Dreamcatcher, and that was great. And yeah, so for me, this was a 10 out of 10. I think this is in my top 5 Rainbow or like Rainbow.
Like imagine this
Rip
song.
Rainbow.
Rip Rainbow. You're giving it
I
a
almost
10
said it's
because
in
of
my
Rainbow.
top 5 Rainbow songs. And it's probably in my top 5
like
GFriend
no, like
songs.
seriously, imagine this song with a music video, and imagine this song with a choreography.
Yep.
It seems like 100 billion
exactly.
times more interesting than what they did with Summer Rain.
They even named the mini album Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Why?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Maybe they'll do a third comeback with this album. Promote
Like
Rainbow.
no, like seriously, like I want to see
Maybe-
GFriend again. I want to see GFriend again because I want to see the choreography to this song. Because
Maybe Summer Rain is this weird interlude comeback, and then they'll have the real repackage comeback. With Rainbow.
And
that's why they
won't
named the
even
album
they
Rainbow.
won't even have any of the other songs. It's literally just Rainbow, but they'll charge like mini album price for it. It's just like we're not desperate at all.
I'd buy it.
Anyway,
But yeah, also Rip Rainbow.
that's why you like this
Rainbow's
song so
great.
much.
No, it's not. It's really good, but
Yeah.
also Rainbow's amazing, and they deserved better.
Yeah. So Andrew, what was your rating?
4 out of 6 for music, and that's literally all Rainbow. I would have get like if I literally had to like fudge the numbers, because I would have given, if I were to rate the songs individually, I would have given Summer Rain a 0 because I hate it that much. Concept, I gave a 1 out of 3 because poor choreography in the music video really didn't seem that interesting, to be completely honest. 1 out of 1 for bias, so my total would be a 6. Again, that's exactly what it's the Jessica problem again. So
Yeah, I rated mine pretty much the same as Nate's if I was to go like by song. So on average it would be an 8. So on average it would be an 8. So yeah, that's what I'll probably go with. So overall, I think is it 8 or 7?
wait, so how would you rate this entire album then, Nate, if you're just rating it individually?
I would do the same as Jacob. If you take the 7 and the 10, average at 8.5. So
Okay.
8. Which makes sense to me. A 5 out of 6 for songs, 2 out of 3 is fudging it, and then 1 out of 1, so 8.
Shit.
So
Okay,
you
I'm
both
trying
gave
to
you both gave it
average
8,
this.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so then it's 7.
7. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, 7 out of
7
10.
point.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So. All right.
It
Yeah.
is-
So, closing thoughts.
Seal of approval because of
Yeah.
Rainbow.
Because of Rainbow, just
Rainbow's the
check out
only
Rainbow.
saving grace. Like, if you were to buy this album, well, I mean, if you're looking,
I'd buy the song.
well, I mean, again, if you're actually buying the album,
would, but you just get.
if you're buying the album, obviously you're getting the rest of the tracks or whatever.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but
Overall, as a repackage, I think it's probably like I would give it a 9 because I really like Parallel.
If I were to give it,
Yeah, the rest of the
I'd
album's
give it
really
an
good.
8. The rest, if I were to like combine the two, it'd be an 8 because I think I gave it. I gave 7, 6. So I mean, I think it'd end up like being an 8 just because I
gave it a 9.
Mm-hmm. Well, because
I'd probably keep it at a 9.
mm-hmm. All right.
So,
As good as it gets isn't the optimistic thought it pretends to be.
as good as it
You
gets.
guys are horrible.
I can't. I've never been able to snap my entire life.
This is the loudest I can do.
It's not hard at all.
This is the loudest I can do.
I can't do it. All right.
Anyways.